Welcome back to the Arizona Daily Mix. Starting May 10th through June 14th, the Army is having National Hiring Days. And here to tell us more is Staff Sergeant Brittany Bell. I almost went Sergeant First Class.
Ooh.
That's next, right?
Yes.
That's the next one right there.
That is next, God willing.
So, well, you know what, before we get into a little bit of ground, tell me, let's go the difference. What is a Staff Sergeant, for those who might not know?
So Staff Sergeant, that's not exactly a sergeant. A sergeant is corporal's first, and then there's sergeant, it was just a non-commissioned officer, right? And then there's a Staff Sergeant, which is like, kind of like, you're in the middle, you know, you're not a newbie, and you're not actually someone who is a senior and more, you know, advanced and so on and so forth. So the next rank would be a Sergeant First Class, someone who is more experienced and knowledgeable, which is senior leader in the Army, so yes. There
you go, and you have been in for 10 years, we were just talking here. Tell me a little about your background and what made you want to join the Army.
Okay, so yes, I actually went to college first, straight out of high school. We did have recruiters come into our high school and talk to us and so on and so forth. I was one of those, which is a lot of the kids I talk to right now, that, oh, the Army's not for me, no, I'm going to college, so on and so forth. Yes, so I went to college, but my father, I'm a daddy's girl, my father threw back in my ear every day, all the time, like, go to the Army, go to the Army, go to the Army. I'm like, no, Dad, I'm in college. So I graduate, get my bachelor's in psychology, and I go into a little bit of student loan debt, and I don't want to continue to go into student loan debt. So I take a break, you know, and then I go ahead and call up Army Recruiter. I walked into the station and I was like, what do I gotta do to just travel? I kind of just want to just take a break and travel. I'm from California. I've been in California all my life. I'm like, let me just travel. And I know the Army will allow me to do that. So I asked the recruiter, like, what is the best job to get me around and travel? They were like, oh, become an ADA Mike, truck driver. I was like, that's easy. Yeah, I could do truck driving. Yeah, definitely.
Truck driving.
Truck driving.
You drive trucks?
I drive trucks. I drive trucks, believe it or not, I drive trucks.
Wow.
Yes. So I was like, sure, I could do that. Let's do that. So sure enough, went off to basic training, advanced individual training. I actually volunteered to go airborne and jump out of airplanes. Just something to do, you know?
Yeah.
Why not, right? So then I go to Fort Bragg, North Carolina, and then I deploy for a year to Afghanistan, come back, re-enlist, because they're like, hey, you can get out, because I only did 2 years initially, because I was just testing the waters. But I was like, no.
Wait, go back. You said 2 years?
2 years.
You can do 2 years.
You can do 2 years active duty.
See, and that's where a lot of people, I think some people forget that they think they have to be in there for 4, 7, 10 years, but.
That's why the Army's so great.
Yeah.
That's why the Army's so great. Yes, you can test the waters and do just 2 years if that's what you want to do. 2 years is nothing. Yeah. So I did 2 years. That went by super quick.
Yeah.
So they were like, you want to get out or stay in? I was like, I'm loving this. Let's stay in. Let's try it again. You know, let's re-enlist for another, 3 years or whatever case may be. So I did. And of course, they moved me to Hawaii.
Wow.
Yes.
All right, first of all, I got to stop right here. I love talking with you because I do have to say that you are breaking the myth about our military men and women, that they're always so just straightforward. They're all, and you know, I'm not going to knock that. That's great for some, but you know, I think some people get scared of that too, that they have to act a certain way. They can't be them. And that's not what the Army wants. The Army wants you to be you, and they want to grow you. And that's why I love sitting and talking with you. Like,
absolutely.
I'll be honest, you're serving so like, and I get nervous and everything, like, oh my goodness, this person's serious. He about, you know.
No,
but you're great.
And that's why I would have got out. I would have gotten out the Army if that was the case, because no, I'm a social butterfly. I'm a Gemini. I'm free. That's me. So if I had to stay in this little box or what, I would have did my 2 years and got out. It would have been that. But I'm here, I'm going on 11 years because I love it. The Army has completely changed my life. Got married in Hawaii to my college sweetheart. Had 2 babies in Hawaii, yes. And then we moved to Texas, did Texas for 20-something months. Then now I'm here as a recruiter, volunteer, because the Army has changed my life. So I'm trying to help you guys change your life.
I'm ready to sign up. I am ready to sign up.
Seriously, come on. Let's do it. Starting on Monday, okay? May 10th. Army National Hiring Days. Guys, I'm telling guys and gals, this is really plan A. It's not plan B. This is plan A. I was just talking to my girlfriend from college last night for 2 hours. She's like, you know what? You are doing better than most.
Yeah.
And she was one of those who said, are you crazy? You're joining the Army? Oh my God, Now she's turning 35. She's like, can I join? I was like, you better get on it.
Well, I think we are. You know what? You're already Sergeant First Class in my eyes. Okay. Staff Sergeant Brittany Bell here with us. Again, May 10th starts the natural hiring days, goes until June. Get involved. You'll meet. Will you be talking with some of them and everything?
Yes, come talk to me. So, you guys can follow me on Instagram, Staff Sergeant _ Britt Bell. I'm here for you guys. That's literally what I'm here for. That's why I volunteer. I'm trying to change your lives like the Army has changed mine. Period. There's nothing extra to it. This is really gonna hook you up, okay? It's gonna square you away, okay? That's real.
Staff Sergeant Bell, thank you very much for being. This is right there. So information is on aztv.com. Again, it's Army hiring days. You gotta get involved. Tomorrow we have the big guy, don't we?
Yes,
we have
Big Boss.
Big Boss here tomorrow.
Yes.
Wow, that's when I'm gonna have to be like this. So.
He's awesome.
Is
no,
it?
he's yeah. You gonna like it.
All right, stick around. We got more mix coming up after this.